What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am playing Risk Global Domination on PC. The map today is Pangea. Settings are 60-second turns, balanced blitz for rolls, expert AI, no fog, no blizzard, no novice. Playing a game against looks like 2 human opponents because we had 1 drop and 3 AI. And I'm first act. Pangea is my favorite map in terms of ranking up. Okay, so I'm first, but my 2 human opponents are second and third. And it looks like I have this piece of the center. So what I'm going to do is I want my big army to be here. Because I want this, I'm staring down the barrel of a lot of material in purple. And if I'm going to make 2 attacks, I might as well make them both in Africa. I was thinking about cutting through Brazil, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do this and let purple occupy South Am if that is the way the bot determines makes the most sense for them. Okay, so now that my first turn is done, let's take a look at my 2 opponents. Flying Flag, Germany, General Vengeance, 3471, 19 hours, 961. Looks like I'm playing 2 beginners. And Smith the Snooty, Flying the Flag, United States, 60 hours in the game. About a 5-to-1 win-to-loss ratio. So, very, very close to making the top 100. I'm at 104. So I'm like 2 or 3-ish games away from cracking the top 100 players in the game and achieving my goal. But every loss at this point hurts so bad, so I really have to be careful. I'm just trying to calm my nerves, play as tight as I can, and not lose. It looks like the green player has gone AFK right off the bat. No, they're just extremely slow, and they won't have very much time. And they get a take on me, though. Why not? Sure. So green is in the same place as me, in the middle. That's fine, because if they decide to gun for me, that would be bad, and if they decide to turn into a bot, that would be bad. So on my next turn, I'm going to take the Asian position. So what I like about this map a lot is that it has 2 poles. It has the Far East, which these 2 continents occupy, Oceania and Antarctica, and that is where the bots / humans tend to fight over the territory. And then it has the West, and the west of this map is this empty Asia where I like to hang out and try and fill up some of that space, either that or the Africa, which is actually in the middle of the board, so a bit counterintuitively. I like to fill up space in this board. I like that it's large enough that you can snowball and pick up steam, you know, by taking more and more territories. Alright, so yellow occupies the Australia continent. I got my eyes on what green is doing more, I think. If they lose their piece out here, that bodes well for me. But orange is out there as well. That's fine. The purple AI puts in North America, so they're in the North America plan. I figured they'd be the South America plan. Why not both? Yeah, North America. Okay. So where is the empty space in this board? It really depends on what green wants and what green does. That will determine my game. And blue puts in the middle. Okay, so I'm not going this way. I'm fine with a 7 stack in the center right now. I think my next turn will just be to take this piece of purple out of Asia. And I'm at least 1 territory away from orange's big army, which is just as likely to hit my 2 as green's 2. And then we'll see what I do on my turn after. So I can always retreat, I think. And I still have material in Antarctica, but yeah, as no one's surprised, the blue AI broke yellow, so the dream of holding continents on this board is dashed. Alright, that's a 2nd hit on me. Does green move their army in? Okay, green's on the Europe plan. Fine. I will enjoy watching Europe v North America and stay the fuck out of it like I usually do. Yellow retakes Australia, and will be fighting with the bot, hopefully to attrition over their corner. Which way does purple goes yellow? Which way does orange go? Orange goes into me. 8 troops remain, and it leaves though. That's what I want. Perfect, 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 perfect. So punchy out there. Where does this 3 go? Out to the head of the army. All right, I think we have the Rampage AI, and with the Rampage AI going away from me, this is ideal. So I flow into all of this unoccupied space. And add it to the glorious Empire of Pete. Okay, does blue break again? No, it's not going to roll 4 on 3. Punch into green. Punch into me a bit. Sure. I like Asia a lot better than the center of this board. The center of this board is a little too heavily occupied for my tastes. I'm going to remove green out of this corner first, because I don't expect orange to double back. And I'm fine getting those 2 takes. That's what I'll do. Green will continue, I predict, occupying Europe slowly. Purple will take North America this turn, so green will be incentivized to break that. Unless they want a 5-point continent on their border. Europe's actually a decent continent on this map if you can hold it, but you can't hold continents in Progressive typically, especially not when most of the players are bots, and bots are incentivized to break. However, eat my words, yellow did hold that Australia, so now they're quite strong. Quite is a relative term at this point. Okay, they're making it a bit harder for purple to finish North America and exhaust some of that material in Asia, depopulating my corner even more. Rampage AI is going to go punch, something, or punch. But they'll go like 3 hits in a single direction. This is my prediction. 1. Just 1? Oh. Can't win them all. Alright, so purple will try to take most of North Am now. That's Alaska. Holds off for the finish. Alright, so we're going to end up with green and purple finishing their individual continents at the same time. And I'm going to continue occupying space in Asia. Once yellow loses this, they will lose their exclave, and they'll have all of their material on one half of the board. That's another reason why I like being centralized. Yeah, I'll roll 5 on 1. What the hell? And I look super weak, right? I don't look threatening to anybody. I just look like, hey, I'm going to take these Asian positions. No one needs to worry about me. That's exactly what I want. I want green to feel confident to take Europe. So confident that he rolls 5 on 2s. 1 territory away now, both purple and green, from taking their respective continents. And then they can fight amongst themselves, and I can occupy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 territories in Asia and then stop. Because I don't really want any more than that. I want this area to be depopulated and have no real incentive for anyone to come into it. So when I have some territory, I have a bulwark against just dying accidentally. I'll start putting the rest of my troops in my central position after that. Orange is going to break yellow's heart now. So Owen backs out though. Interesting. Alright, orange is coming the other way. Punchy. Cool. Still not in my way. Holding 15 This is my favorite AI, as long as they're not ruining your fucking day. As predicted, purple finishes North America now. This really is my favorite board. I do feel like I have a great sense of prediction as far as who's going to go where on this map more than any other. I think I've probably used it the most to rank up. It seems fitting that if we cross the 100, if we cross the 100 player threshold on this map, it's apropos because I've just I've put my reps in. You know, I really would say that I have mastery over Pangea. And 6 is fine. I can punch again. I'm not going to remove. No, I am going to remove Yellow's Exclave now. Yeah. I don't want, just in case they decide to match, I don't want any of Yellow in my space. Leaving a 1 there, unthreatening, to Green. Green knows that I'm going to take these 3, but it doesn't really, it wouldn't scare them to try. So they're going to try and take this continent now, which is exactly what I want. Right? Finish the continent, incentivize Purple to break. Maybe not. Maybe Green is better than it looks, and he's not going for continents. He puts a 5 in the 5. No, he is going. He's just going slowly. Well, you're going to have a problem with Purple now, I bet. Okay. And the matching turn is coming up, so I was expecting some of these bots to match in. We've got 3 bots now, each holding 4 cards, which is odds on to have a match. Do we start to see the matches? None for orange. Punch, punch, punch. I don't want to be at the beginning of the matching sequence, but the odds of that are low. I'll probably be in the middle. Knowing what I know of how bots operate. Oh, you can always get unlucky. Okay. First to match is Purple. Purple puts their big stack in the middle of North America, holds the continent. Purple looks real strong, and they punch this way. Cool. If I was Green, I wouldn't like that. Does Blue put in as well? I'm going to be second to match. I hate that. Okay. Because it's not enough to do. Ooh, and I got to spend my Joker. Lame. This is terrible. Okay, I'm gonna have a 10 stack there. I don't actually want that, but I don't want to be threatening to Green either. I think I just split evenly, but this is a shitty match. You don't usually see me getting the 6, do ya? I'm going to leave a buffer zone between me and Green. Doesn't seem to be much purpose to threaten them at this point. Holding 16 territories now. 12 stack in the middle. No match for turn 7. So this is where we start to see, why would you lock your big army inside yourself? He's trying to guard. He's trying to guard Europe. Cool. Fair enough. I think the bot might have other ideas. Okay, Yellow matches. What does Yellow do? Because it looks like Orange is really thin, but Orange next to match, yeah. And then Blue gets the big match. Maybe I shouldn't have put that army there, because if Blue decides to punch me by the random vagaries of the AI, I could be on the back foot in this game. Only time will tell. But I'm okay, right? I like this structure that I've built is good. I have my 1 large position that isn't appearing threatening to my 2 opponents that hold continent, and I have my strong central stack that, unless it just gets punched by the bot. Alright, so this is the Rampage AI. It's locked itself, so it only gets 1 take this turn. Where does that army go? Goes into Yellow. Sorry, Yellow, you're fucked. You're going to have a very bad game now, because he tried to guard his position, and the bot has other ideas. That bot's gone. Only got 1 way to go. That way. Shockingly, the purple AI breaks Europe twice, putting Green on the back foot. Green has 21 territories, unless they have a match on 3, and if they do, it punches into Purple, which is what I want, not me, leaving themselves weak. Okay. So Blue won't punch me. Blue might break Yellow. Still trying to figure who the fish is. I think it's green. All depends on if green matches on 3 or not. I'm going to take that one position, but I'm going to appear unthreatening again. I can still hook around, but this is just a little back-off move saying, hey, green, don't worry about me. Let's see if they match on 3. Ooh, but I don't have a match on 4, so they're still not the fish. But yeah, green v purple, just as I predicted. These two, one player, one AI, trying to hold the same position on the board. They're going to fight amongst each other to attrition, to my benefit, to my net gain. Green is the short stack, 23. If they match on 4, it's probably going to be bad news for purple. So I have an okay line to killing purple, depending on how deep they go into it. But I don't have a match on 4, so we're not going to see any action on my next turn. My turn after is going to be the big one. But here is what I expect to happen with orange. I expect orange to really hurt yellow, because he doesn't have any other way to go. And yellow's not guarding either. Yellow's like, yeah, I'm fucking toast. Push the AI that way, maybe. Break Antarctica, but hold Australia? Smart. What yellow just did there was very smart, because yellow knew the bot only had one way to go, so he's like, I'm going to lose this. I might as well not lose this continent as well. And it looks like blue is set up now as the fish, too. Alright. Purple putting in also only has one way to go. This is why you don't fight over continents, guys. Alright, it's going to be a fun finish. I really just have to play it tight next turn, survive, and then we get to watch this board go boom. I also don't like this. I don't like being next to a bot that's of equal strength. So I'm going to want to put that army somewhere else. I think I'm going to put it here. But then it's next to that bot, and that's the same difference. If I put it here, fine. That still lines me up to kill blue. That's how I'm going to play it. I can either kill blue or green on my next turn, depending on who has the cards and who's worth my while. Does green put in? Because if green's holding 5, I'm going to eat them, and then I'm going to win this game pretty much on that turn. Match point is 25. Still quite low for what is now the 8th turn. Alright, green gets easy beats on me, but I got some bad news for green, because I'm about to match in the exact amount that they have in terms of troops. Alright, let's see what yellow does. Looks like they could be going for me. No, looks like they're guarding. I love it when my opponents guard in the late game. The only thing you need to be doing in the late game is eating your opponents and taking their cards. Match point is now 30. My other human opponent is holding 5, so they are first to go. Orange likely will match on its next turn. It will likely punch green but not finish. Will likely punch blue but not finish. Blue will likely match. Blue will reciprocate. I eat green. And then I figure out who's the fish after that. If orange doesn't match in, they're the fish. Perfect. Okay. So orange doesn't match in. This board is going to go boom. Alright. I'm getting ready. Oh, and they punch green for me? Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. This is going to be hilarious. Okay. What does purple do? If blue doesn't match in, then I have 3 of my opponents holding 5. And I'm going to put so many troops onto this board on the next turn. It's going to be unreal. So, let's see what blue does. I think the odds of blue, the odds of 3 of my opponents having 5 cards are very low. But if it happens, that'll be a fun late game. Okay, blue puts in 30 stack. Right next to, okay. Oh god, I do not like how my big army is surrounded. But it doesn't matter. What I have to do is I have to kill green and orange on my turn. And it looks like I can easily do that by going through purple and hooking around. Okay, so watch this, boys and girls. First I kill green because they are human, they're holding 5. I'm just going to wish everyone a good game now. And then I kill orange, who's also holding 5. And then I kill yellow. And I will have won this game at that point. Yeah, yellow is very surprised to see. Good game, bro. Holding 9. Look at this. Woo! Wow. 126 stack. Goodbye, yellow. Oh, I hope I make it. I'm coming real close if I'm not, but just want to see that top 100 score, and then I can chill out with this stupid grind, so... If I started this game 104 and defeat 2 human opponents, I get 1 or 2 rank points, maybe. So I think we still got 1 or 2 games left before I crack it. But we're getting there. Just gotta not lose. And there you have it. Defeating to an intermediate in green and a beginner in yellow. We made it. Top 100 player. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you everyone who's wished me well and given me some strategic advice. Shout out to everyone on the Discord for being so welcoming. Feels good, man. I wish you all the same success for all of you on the path to world domination. Good games and good luck.